Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Amateur Andy here, and we are playing City Skylines the amateur way. That's right, it's definitely not a tutorial channel. Here, we learn and play together. And like every episode, there's a lesson in it somewhere, and today's episode is no different. So, right off the bat, there's a few things that we need to look at today. First thing being, some of the corners on these streets here. They're ridiculous. And we need to fix them. We need to make them more rounded and not so abrupt. So we're going to do that. I also learned how to turn these stems into courts. So we're going to do that as well. And since we're over here, we're going to demo these brand new houses that we just built in favor of a new district theme that I downloaded of the residential variety. So we will see what new non-vanilla residential spawns from that. So let's give that a try. So the two other things that I would like to do today are our utilities. Chances are we're probably way overproducing. We do have a track record of that. So we'll have a quick look at the budget, and maybe we can just trim some costs a little bit, or cut some production down a little bit to save a few bucks. And we'll revisit it as the city grows and up our production to make sure that we have enough utilities to go around. And then the last thing I would love nothing more to do today is start our farming district over here. I feel like I really don't want to pause the game while I'm building, but if you look, we have problems plenty already. What a big surprise, I know. So I feel like we'll probably just leave it paused so that no further damage can be done while we make some of these quick changes. So let's deal with one thing at a time. Okay, so let's start off with the easiest thing and the thing that's going to save us the most amount of money too. And let's check our budget on utilities. So let's push play so we can get a real-time, view of how much we're seriously overspending. So let's go to the budget and let's just crank these right down as low as we can. And then check it again. And yeah, we're already under. Yeah, see, we can see some. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's better. That'll save us some sim dollars. So that's good. Excellent. So item number 2. Let's repause the game because we're having issues already. Big surprise. We're gonna demo this residential here. And we're going to fix these corners a little bit. I contemplated just completely redoing the whole subdivision, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I like it the way it is. I think it's okay. Okay, so let's try to round out these corners a little bit. I think we'll probably just delete the road and maybe. We're gonna have to put a little bit more thought into this one, so yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Okay, let's repeat this process several times over. One didn't quite turn out the way we wanted it to, did we? Did it? Is it just me, or does it still look? Oh. Just looks wonky from a distance. We're going to come and fix these in a second as well. That one I think is probably okay. This one here I really don't like. I might cut this here and put a little court actually. Give us a little bit more residential building area. Now this one here, I'm wondering if we can just use our arrange at line mode to give us a nice rounded corner. And yeah, definitely looks like we can. Do we want to do the same thing here? Yeah, that looks okay. I'm okay with that. And okay, these ones here, I have a little bit of an idea. I just want to try something. See if it works or not. And also what is going on here. That's interesting. Okay. just to be different. Let's see what happens. Maybe I'm completely wrong. Who knows? But you don't know until you try. So let's fix these stumps and make them into cord. So what we need to do is just add a node as close as we can to the end node here. And then we'll change that node to a middle so that we can get grass all the way around and there's no open path there. And then we'll select this node to edit it. And if I recall, there is a way to freeform, yes. So I think it's stretch. I want to change that. I think I was messing around with 150%. Yes, looks good. And then we'll just kind of pull it out a little bit. There, I think that looks okay. All right, let's repeat that process a couple more times. 200% on this one is going to be a little bit different, but I don't really like it either. That doesn't look very good. It still looks a bit wonky, and I don't know why. All right, we'll take it as a win, because otherwise we'll spend way too much time trying to correct it, and it won't be any better. There we go. And this one actually probably could be shorter, actually, because if I'm putting houses here, there's going to be houses here. This might be a park. Maybe that'd be a little community park area, and same with over here. So that way everybody has access to it. I like that idea. All right. Cool. Good planning. All right. They look like butts from far away. All right. Okay, so that looks okay. I'm happy with that. Now let's rezone. Let's undo this zoning. We're going to try the theme pack, the district style. So let's undo all this zoning here. Dezone it all, I should say. Excuse me. And then we'll add in new residential zoning. But the first thing we'll do is make sure we set our styles. And let's go mid-century modern. And now anything that spawns here residential wise should only be mid-century modern style. So let's try it and see if that works, or if we need to go back to the drawing board. So let's start our residential a little bit more over here, actually. Okay, and we're going to have to relocate some power lines. Okay, so that's done. So new residential should spawn the mid-century modern pack. We're not going to unpause just yet because we are having problems and we don't want to make them worse before we get a chance to work on our farming district a little bit here, which I'm super excited about. So let's get started on that right now. So the plan here is, I think I'm going to use this area here is pretty much dead space, which is fine because what do you do next to an on-off ramp anyways, right? So I think we're just going to put this as fields, and I think we'll just put some sunflowers there just to make it kind of look nice next to the highway, kind of cover up some of this from the highway a little bit. So, and I think we'll put a few roads in here, and we'll have some fields. Over here we'll have some fields, and I think we'll put the animals more over here, away from the trains and away from the highway. And yeah, eventually we know that this road's going to come down here where we're going to have a train station, so we'll leave this area open for now. We'll just kind of concentrate on building in this area here. So let's plot that out. Cozy region. Oh, that's cute. Okay, that's okay for now. That'll get us started. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to keep cozy region, so we're going to go into our farm here. And this is our main building. So we're going to place this. We need to get a few more roads in here first, I think. So let's get a little road layout happening here. Rural. That road really isn't straight. What do you know about that, huh? Out of city limits. Oh. Wrong one. Which one are we looking for again? We went through this, didn't we? Borderlines. That's it. Ah. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay, that's fine. Just come out to here for now. No big deal. And I think we'll have a little road here for our maintenance buildings, farmhouse, workers balls, etc. and etc. Okay, I think that looks okay for now. That's fine. Okay, let's get started. So that puts off a bit of noise too, eh? Okay, so we need to keep the animals away from that. So if we put this closer to there, cozy agriculture. Aww. It just works. It's like it knows me. Okay, cool. So we have our first building. So what's the next thing that we need? If anybody knows how to stop that from doing that, I enjoy suggestions. It's okay. So workers barracks. We need a farmhouse too. And I downloaded one. Where do we want the farmhouse, eh? Probably here. A little backyard for their family. Because, yeah, nice little porch. Okay, that works. So that feels like an appropriate spot. And the farm maintenance building, I like to try and keep that, yeah, pretty close to that. And I like how that all conveniently matches like that. That looks good. Okay, looks like it's meant to be. So first things first. So we need to understand the industry's flow. So farming, extractor buildings. So does it tell you which one are the extractor buildings? So that shows me that, yes, that extracts it into meat. So it's a processing building. Okay, so small animal pasture. So we need to grow crops. Yeah, okay, so that's an extractor building. Okay, so that's what that one means. Okay. So small crop field. I like the one with the little barn on it. Medium crop field. So let's take a look here. Small crop field costs 1,000. Upkeep 304. Production rate 4,800. No pollution and no noise pollution, but only employs one person. Okay, so this one's essentially double. Employs 3 people. And yeah, and it doubles production. It's essentially double everything, but it doesn't consume that much more water. Okay, I'm going to add this medium one for now. Because I think it's the most appropriate, and I really like the little farm that's on it too. So let's extend this road actually, and then put our medium farm right there. And we're gonna, yeah, that would be perfect. That's exactly how it would look too. I like that. Okay, cool. So that looks, oh, you know what? We can change the appearance of this. That's potatoes. We can make it look like a greenhouse. Oh, it's paved. And then we can put whatever we want in the fields. Either way, it's still an extractor building because it is growing crops. Yeah, so it stores 24 tons. We have corn, cotton. I may have downloaded, I did too. Yeah. So how does this match up to this? God, not very well, eh? Okay, so we're gonna, this is why the greenhouse is the bonus, because we can set this to greenhouse and it doesn't really matter what the field around it's producing. It's just decorative. This is what puts the production out. So I'm happy with the greenhouse. So what do we have for crops? Oh, grapes would be cool. Oh, that would be nice to have a little grape field somewhere. Okay, we're gonna put those somewhere. Yeah, I don't know why these grass sprites are here. So let's just... I wonder if it's the fertile land that it's showing. That's better. Fertility area, fertile area. Okay. Okay, so that looks good. Okay, so we can make whatever we want. So what do we want to make? So let's start off with, I really am excited to make this little sunflower field over here. So I think we can start with that. So that's costing a lot of money because I didn't realize they cost $10 each. So we need to run the simulation to make money. There's another really hard lesson learned right there, is keep an eye on this. So it's funny because normally when you place a building, it'll tell you, this is going to be the cost, for example. Okay, sorry, that one's already been placed. Construction cost $14,000. Even if you try and plant a tree, I'm almost sure before, yeah, see, construction cost 10. But whenever I want to place this guy here, oh, now it says it. Oh, it's because I'm using a line tool. Oy vey.
Write that down.
All right, well, either way, maybe we could take care of a couple quick things here. Like we have, I think, we need some more buildings, don't we? We need to keep this going. So we need unique factories. We have a processing building. We have an extractor building. We need a processing building. Okay. So that's when we need the animal pasture. There's a lot of noise pollution as this one. Is this because of the cow farts? Oh, that is large. Yeah, okay. Small it is. Okay, so we're putting the animals. Okay, so now we have our processing building. Now we need a unique factory, and then we need a commercial zone. Okay. Animal products. Okay, so we need a factory that requires animal products. Okay. Does any such thing exist? Possibly not. Okay, so I think I'm going to take this little small warehouse. The question is, where am I going to put it? Let's put it here for now. That's fine. What's your problem? No resource selected. Okay, so let's go balanced, and we'll go animal products, because that is what this one is producing. So let's leave it like that. Let's unpause it. Let's see what happens. Get any, there's 0 residential demand right now, but it needs to play out and adjust for a second. We're having sewage issues. Why are we having sewage issues? We're not connected somewhere? Why are we having sewage issues? There we go. Okay, it's sorting itself out. We don't have... we probably should have checked this. Okay, let's... no power, eh? We can fix that. So that's fine. Then we'll just run a little power line there. Good. And I guess we'll just hook this one up to the main system. So, water pipes. Cozy agriculture area. I love it. What's going on here? Not enough raw materials. What's the raw material that you require? Needs crops. We have crops. And we have crops. You just have to be patient. They're on their way. Can we get there so quickly? See? There we go. Why are we having land value issues? Because there's no commercial demand right now. We don't have any workers. Okay. It's because we also have this on super snail mode slow too. So let's let it play for a little bit and see what happens. Okay, so what we can do while we're sitting here, oh wow, it's working. Oh my goodness, the houses are very close together. But you know what, I guess that's what we get. So you know what, this is probably, wow, I love it so much. We can do so much better though. Like, look at this, these houses are way too close together. I'm still so amazed. And what is going on here? We may have to change our tone a little bit on the mid-century modern. I feel like it's more subdivision-y than I'm making it. So I think what we're going to do No, we're not going to touch that. I don't know why we're doing that. Let's quickly pause. Let's go back to the drawing board again.
Well, back to the drawing board.
And we'll go into... Stop doing that. Gee whiz. Turn that off. Back in here. Styles. And we'll switch to big suburbs style. And what I'm going to do now real quick is have a look at our big suburb style. And I can't remember if there's a way to sort these by size. For example, so this one's a 2x4, 3x4, 2x4. What's the smallest and what's the biggest is what I would like to know. So basically I need to make them at least a minimum of 2x4 by the looks of it. Okay, so we're going to go and we're going to make these more realistic to what we want. I'm going to start on this kind of this main street here, and I think the smallest we need is a 2x4. So we'll do a few of those. So that we're not going to be able to put anything there, but we can make that a 4x4, I guess. We could do a 3x4, yep. I don't know if that's going to work now, but we'll find out. So basically nothing's going to go there, but that's okay. Okay, it's a little bit unfortunate that we can't. Can we get, yeah. Maybe we'll just make this kind of a big guy. Can we may just plop a house at the end here. Oh no, we're going to make that park space. We're going to build a few houses across here. So we'll do a little bit of an open area here. We'll do a couple of, this is perfect actually. There's a little bit of a curb here. So we'll do a little bit of a kind of a walkway, some mailboxes or something like that. So we'll put a couple of smaller guys in there. We'll leave that open. Groovy. And same, I think, do this one. Yeah, there we go. So we'll leave this open and put a little path in there as well. I like it. That works out well. So we're not overcrowding it. Do the same thing here too. We got a little path there. So I'll just make that a big old 4x4. Okay. I'm sure we can find some smaller houses that maybe some vanilla style houses that we can put in some of these smaller spaces to use them up a little bit. I'm not a city designer, so I probably could have planned this a little bit better if I had all the dimensions and whatnot, but so let's start with that for now. Let's unpause it now that we've changed our district around, and let's see what happens again. See, now we're really starting to get into some trouble here. While we let that play, I'm sure we can. What do we have here? Cows. Cool. We could put a few decorations in over here at the farm, can we? Let's see what we have. I want to put some beekeeping stuff over here. Yeah, like this. Right here. Perfect. And does this need to be maximum level 2? Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see if that changes. Or like what the aesthetics of this is going to change, if it changes at all when it levels up. So in the meantime, what else do we have? We have a little silo here. We definitely need a silo because that's what farms have. So if our fields are going to be over here, then our silos will need to be over here. If this is going to be kind of like a processing area, I feel like that's probably safe. So we'll get a couple silos in there. It employs people too. That is awesome. Chicken barn? Absolutely. How much does that cost? $3,000? Yeesh. Let's hold off on that for now. Just going to do that because we're going to park some vehicles here. So like this pickup truck. Pickup truck in the driveway kind of thing. And then a little kitty cat on the porch. Put him on the foot of the truck then. Whoop. There we go. Silly kitty. Okay. What else do we have? Yes, we have some bees. What happened to our bee area right here? I have to remember how to turn that on now. Stand by for a second, please. Don't know why I can't. I might be missing a mod. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look into that. Be right back. Okay, so we have the problem figured out. What had happened was when I was trying to use prop control, the hotkey is Control P for that. But as it turns out, building spawn points also shared the same hotkey. And when I was trying to engage prop control, it was actually engaging building spawn points. For some reason, it was the hierarchy of the two. So anyways, I switched building spawn points to Alt P instead. So now if I try to, where did my bees go? Put my bees there, I can do it. And that was what was wrong. So a little bit of troubleshooting and we are good to go.
He figured it all out.
Okay, so let's unpause. Let's get back to it. Start getting some money coming in. Not doing too bad. We're a little hard up for workers right now. Do we have our new? We do. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that looks great. Oh, that looks so much better. This right here. This is perfect. Okay. So we have a little bit of residential demand. We're playing right now. I like the pace that it's at. These are going to abandon. It is what it is. We'll rebuild. We've overcome worse. We'll overcome this. So I'm really not sure how I actually managed to do this in Renberg, to build all these fields at the price that some of these trees cost and turn the profit that I turned. I guess we'll get there eventually, but wow, interesting. Okay. So while this continues to build out, what we could probably do is call it quits for today, and we'll come back in the next episode. We'll get in some paths, some parks, some police, some other city services, and see how well we're doing with these land value and worker issues. Hopefully this fixes itself as more residential comes in. I'm also going to try and educate myself on the ploppable Rico Revisited mod as well, because I need to practice that one a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure I know how to use it. In fact, I'm 100% sure I don't know how to use it properly, so I need to do a little bit more research on that, because I would like to make use of that somehow, because I would like to level 1 houses be like little construction sites and foundations, and then as it moves up to level 2, then it turns into, you know, your what would be a level 1. So I want to try and make that work. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me today. Really appreciate it. Can't wait to see you in the next episode, guys. Bye for now.